Okay, so if you're an aspiring international student, you know the visa interview is that final hurdle. It's this short, super intense conversation where every single word matters. In this explainer, we're going to deconstruct one of the most common and frankly most critical questions you're ever going to face. And there it is. Seems simple enough, right? But believe me, this one question can be the single deciding factor between an approval and a denial. Almost every applicant gets asked some version of this, and how you answer reveals everything the visa officer really needs to know.
Because the officer isn't just, curious about your school choice. They're looking for something much, much deeper. They're sizing up your preparation, your real motivations, and ultimately your credibility as a genuine student.
That's right, it's a test. It's designed to separate a real student from someone who might be using education just as a way to get a visa. Your answer isn't just a collection of words, it is your primary piece of evidence. And that's exactly what makes it a one-question test. A weak answer immediately raises red flags. But a strong, well-researched answer, that proves you're a serious student. It completely sets the tone for the entire interview. So what does a perfect answer actually look like? What's the anatomy of it? Well, let's break down a masterclass example. We're going to focus not just on what it says, but on why it is so incredibly effective. Go ahead, take a second to read this. Notice the structure. It's not just a random list of compliments, is it? It's a complete argument, packed neatly into just a few sentences. It sounds researched, but it doesn't sound rehearsed, and that right there is the secret sauce. This answer isn't something that just happened by chance. It's engineered. Each piece is like a building block, carefully placed in a logical order to create this undeniable case for the applicant's choice. And that is the absolute key. You're not just listing things you happen to like about the school. You are presenting a strategic argument to the visa officer, giving them solid proof that your decision was deliberate, logical, and based on some real, solid research. So how in the world do you build an argument this strong? Well, it all rests on three foundational pillars. Let's break them down. It all starts with academic fit, proving the program is exactly right for you. Next up, you highlight the specific university resources you plan to use. And then, the final piece, you connect it all to your future ambition. If you can get these three things right, your foundation is basically unbreakable. Okay, Pillar 1 is all about the what. What are you actually going to study? The perfect answer hits this head-on by mentioning a strong program, a well-structured curriculum, and industry-relevant courses. This shows you've done way more than just glance at the university's homepage. You've actually dug into the program itself. Next, we've got Pillar 2, the where and the who. This is all about the unique resources that make this university stand out. By name-dropping things like experienced faculty or modern research facilities, you're proving you didn't just pick any school. You picked this school for its specific assets. And finally, Pillar 3, the why. This is the crucial part that ties everything together. The sample answer says the program aligns with both their academic background and future career goals. This is brilliant because it shows that this degree isn't just some random detour. It's a logical bridge, connecting your past directly to your future. So now that we have the framework, how do you actually use it? The goal here isn't to just copy this answer word for word. It's to use this structure to tell your own completely unique story. I mean, just look at the difference. A weak answer like, "It is a famous university," is a total dead end. It shows zero personal connection. But concluding that it's the best combination for your studies, that summarizes your evidence. It's personal, it's specific, and man, is it powerful. So when you walk into that interview, you've got to remember this. It is not about having an answer ready, it's about having your proof ready. But let me give you a huge warning here. Do not memorize this answer. A visa officer will know in a second. They have heard it all before. Authenticity is absolutely everything. They need to hear your reasons in your own words. Use these three pillars as your blueprint. Your job is to fill it with your own detailed evidence. So don't just say experienced faculty. Name a professor whose work you genuinely admire. Don't just say modern facilities. Mention a specific lab you're excited to work in. That's the kind of detail that makes your story believable. So let's wrap this up. Ultimately, this one answer truly sets the stage for your entire case as a student. When you build your answer on a foundation of solid proof, you're not just answering a question, you're demonstrating the very qualities of a successful student: diligence, clarity, and purpose. So as you prepare, I want you to shift your focus. Don't ask yourself, what am I going to say?
Instead, ask, what will my answer prove?